yeah.
Yes.
Come.
Yeah.
I can't be on that. You don't be on camera thing. You know what I'm saying? Brothers on that. You either confessing the Lord's name, at least when you on camera. If you ain't on camera, that's different. When you want to be to be on camera, man. Period. Fuck. Yeah, you gonna have to come on this side, Larry. However you gonna do it in front of the brother. We already in?
Yeah, come.
How we usually do it, I think you be like in front of the brother. You cool right there. And the brother, he can like fade out. No, you, not quite out. You can like fade out. Just a little bit.
Tell the right to school a little bit more, brother.
Shalom. Yeah, down here again on the highway. Wicked pagan, so-called holiday, the Most High hates. And once again, we're here to tell y'all the truth, man. All right. Before we get on into it, call Allah.
Yahweh, Wa'asho, Yahweh Shah, Wahara Katadat.
Alright. Shalom and double honor to the host elect elder apostles and elder bishops of the great hills of the church. Shalom to all the ahchyam under the same doctrine that they need to do in order according to the scriptures. Right? Across the four corners of the globe, nonetheless. And to all you believers that on this, faith of Yahweh Basi outside of people, call God and Jesus Christ. Alright? Those of you that are in the true gospel. So, matter of fact, let's kick it off with that. Let's get Matthew 24.
It's Matthew 24:14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations.
Right, so that's what we're here to do. This is the true gospel. Right? There's only one gospel. We go ahead and bring that up.
So 2 John chapter 1 and verse 10. If there come any unto you and bring not this doctrine, receive him not into your house, neither bid him Godspeed.
Yeah, man. Right? There's only one doctrine. Alright? There's only one good news. Alright? The good news consists of bad news. Did you know that? Did you know the gospel consists of bad things? Let's prove it. Let's get the gospel consists of bad tidings, bad news. Alright, which is good news for those that are, that are Israelites, that's in on this faith.
Yeah, kind. Psalm chapter 112, in verse 7, it says, he shall not be afraid of evil tidings.
He shall not be afraid of evil tidings. See that? What does gospel mean? It means glad tidings. What is this talking about? Why is tidings attached to evil? That's what's to come. Right? right? That's the glad. That's a part. That's the balance of the good news, right? Somebody people gonna be saved. You know, some people gonna be destroyed. Something's gonna come to an end. You know, it's all this crap. And something's gonna start. All right, you know what time.
Psalm chapter 112 and verse 7. He shall not be afraid of evil tidings.
Yep. Who's the he? Obviously the one that has the good news brought to him, you know, in his favor. And that's who the Israelite man. All right? Matter of fact, let's get that in Isaiah. Matter of fact, the whole thing.
A little bit more.
Go ahead. All right. Right back to
It says his heart is fixed, trusting in Yahweh ahchyam Yahweh Shai.
See that? His heart's fixed. He ain't worried about bad news, right? Because he understands it's the will of the Lord. He understands how it's going to be bad and to whom it's going to be bad. He understands it's not bad concerning him, right? So that's what we're here to tell you. You got it, brother.
So Matthew 24 and 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations.
Yep.
And then shall the end come.
Exactly. So that's bad news right there. Something about to end. Now what is going to end? All this pagan holiday crap, man. Right? Somebody get Zechariah 14 real quick.
This is Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 9. It says, and the Lord Yahweh shall be king over all the earth. And in that day shall there be one Lord, and his name one.
Yeah, so all of the popular interpretations, all that talk is going to cease. All the gods you may be into, that's Christian, that's Buddha, that's goddamn Muhammad, right? All that, man. It's whoever's there. What's his name? Prophet Muhammad. Yeah. All that is out of here, man. That's Kirk Franklin. That's T.D. Jakes. Anybody you have as a god, you know, that you worship. That's Haile Selassie. All these different people and idols. That's over with, man. All these different damn so-called holidays. It's over with. That's what's going to end. That's what's coming to an end, right? That's what's coming to an end. And our God kills shit, all right? So read that. We ain't up here preaching so-called Caesarea boys here. We ain't up here preaching so-called white boy Jesus. We preaching the Messiah of the Bible and how he really feels. He hates Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, paganism. It's heathenism.
Zechariah 14 and verse 9. And the Lord Yahweh shall be king over all the earth. In that day shall there be one Lord, and his name one.
So that's what's coming to an end. Your gods, these people, life as they know it. You know, there's gonna be one truth, right? There's only one truth, and that's the word of the Bible. So, what all we had? I know we read that on the second. Isaiah begins. Anything else that we didn't read? Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump to it. Let's get Isaiah 61 and 1.
Isaiah,
Yeah, you got it.
Isaiah 61 and 1 said, the Spirit of the Lord God is upon me, because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound.
Yep. So that's good news. That's the glad tidings. All right. This is it. You know, this is it. This is it for our captivity. Us Israelites. The glad tidings is to us. Good news is to us. When you read on, it tell you that. Got it? It says, to proclaim us, the so-called the Hebrew Israelites, the true Hebrew Israelites. blacks and Latinos and Native American Indians. That's ultimately chosen by the Lord, called and chosen. Go ahead.
To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our God.
Yeah, see, our God kills shit. He gonna kill a lot of shit. He gonna kill a lot of you people. Right? He gonna kill the God of this world. Esau, the so-called white man, he coming down. The prince of this world judged already. I can tell you that according to St. John 16. You got it out.
It says, in the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort.
Yeah, God gonna kill Santa Claus. How about that? He gonna kill so-called Saint Nick, man. All right? Because that's what's right around the corner after this. Y'all people just idle. You go from one thing, one false thing to another, man. Right? Go ahead.
It says, to comfort all that mourn.
And where? And where? Going
to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion.
In Zion. See that? Zion being so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. We the Hebrew Israelites. All right? The Lord said, read that verse again.
It says, Isaiah 61 and 2. Or Zion.
Yeah, the same verse.
Isaiah 61 and 3. To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion.
To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, man. Period. So this glad tidings is good news. The gospel is only for the Israelites. Period. You know? If you're mourning, it'll behoove you to listen to this. You know? Read on. Somebody get Zechariah 9.
It says to give unto them beauty for ashes.
Yep.
The oil of joy for mourning.
Yeah, that's it. We don't need it. Go ahead. That's cool. We're concluded. Go ahead.
Zechariah chapter 9, verse 4, behold, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai will cast her out.
Zechariah.
How are you?
So this don't even pertain to you if you're happy right now. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if you're an Israelite or not. If you're happy right now, this doesn't pertain to you. Not at this point. You got it out.
Ezekiel chapter 9 and 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem,
Somebody get Psalm 12.
and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry.
See, this is it. Men that sigh and cry for what?
For all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Yeah, to follow another God is abomination, man. You know, to say this is something we ought to observe. A lot of these so-called holidays, they're based upon certain histories that are nothing more than lies, right? And how does the Heavenly Father feel about that? Somebody real quick get Psalms.
Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 16. It says, these 6 things both the Lord Yahweh hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him.
Are abomination to him. Let's find out what's abomination. Read on.
It says, a proud look.
Read on. That's these people, right? A lot of the proud, like if you had a proud leader to like pretty much see where everybody's proud to be at during these holidays, you know what I'm saying? It'll break, you know? You got it? You're like, God damn, there's a lot of pride out here, you know? But see, we already got the proud leader. That's the spirit. That's the spiritual eye, right? That's what the scriptures tell you. The spiritual man judgeth all things. Yet he could be judged no man. He judged no man. Read on. So that's the music, right? And according to my eye, you know, which according to the scriptures, the perspective of the scriptures, y'all people proud. You know, you people in these holidays, you're proud. You know?
It says, a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood.
A proud look, and what else?
A lying tongue.
See that? Abomination. See that? And that's what these holidays are based upon. They're based upon lies. You know? How Thanksgiving came together to the average so-called citizen is a lie. You know? It's a lie. That's an abomination. So by default, that would make Thanksgiving Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. Pillaging, I should say.
Proverbs 6, verse 18, it says, in the heart that deviseth wicked imaginations.
That's it. That's your holidays. Aren't these holidays imaginations? Look at this. This is made up. The Lord said he hates these things. He hates everything about this. Does this not fit what the Bible talking about? Come on, man. Read on. This shit not even in the scriptures. Go ahead.
It says, feet that be swift in running to mischief.
Yeah, but people don't care. So when the God that flooded the whole earth come back, the God of Israel, the God that destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah come back, who's the so-called black man and judge this bitch, and all you so-called black people and Latinos and Native American Indians, then your ass gonna know. Because the scriptures say the Lord is known by the judgment which he executed. And he judging niggas every day. They tell you that in Zephaniah 3 and 4, man. The Lord will not do a nigga. He brings forth his judgment every morning, but the unjust know it no shame. You know, you niggas don't understand when people die, what that means. What was the purpose of that? Y'all don't get that, man, because you're in lies. They say the wicked don't understand judgment, man. Proverbs 28:5. Read on.
Right. It says, verse 19, a false witness that speaketh lies,
Read on.
and he that soweth discord among brethren.
Yeah, you got it.
Psalm 65, verse 20, it says, he hath put forth his hand against such as be at peace with him.
This is going into what? The true history of ultimate Thanksgiving. Right? Go ahead.
It says, he has broken his covenant.
This how, watch it say it like this. This is how the damn Thanksgiving, actually formed. You know what I'm saying? This the damn devil did, man. It was a situation like this. He formed off a situation like this. Him doing what he do best. What's he gonna tell you about?
It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Yeah, see? Smoother than butter, man. Then he had the nerve to try to sit down. So he say, we don't even know. You know, fuck out of here. Y'all still believe that? You still believe a fat Edomite gonna come down your chimney? How about the so-called black man actually coming back, to obliterate your house and killing everybody you so-called love and your dog? How about him coming back? Burn your hair to a damn twist, man. How about that? That's not an imagination. That's gonna happen. Ain't no fat Edomite ever coming down your chimney. Nor has he ever. In your damn mind, you ass. You got it. Fat ass Edomite.
It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but woe was in his heart. It says, his words were softer than oils, yet were they drawn swords. I grabbed this, just going into, part of the 7 things that the Most High, hates. You know what I'm saying? The hands that shed innocent blood. You know what I'm saying? That's what Esau consistently goes on to do. You can't even say that he did, because he's never stopped. You know what I'm saying? But these are the things that the Lord is not pleased with. Y'all trying to bask in the essence of death, of innocent blood being shed.
He's just out here to just be vain, He's just out here to do nothing more than, prove the scriptures right. There ain't nothing you can do against the truth before the truth. So y'all literally walking scriptures, they don't have a clue, man. Matter of fact, get 2nd Ezra 7 and start at verse, start at like 36.
2 Ezra chapter 7 and verse 33. And the Most High shall appear upon the seat of judgment, and misery shall pass away, and the long suffering.
And this is miserable. These people don't even know they're miserable, man. They know it, but they too proud. America just the proudest place on the fucking face of the earth right now, man. I mean, this place is too proud, man. You know? Nobody want nothing to do with the so-called white man anymore. You know? But this the place to make you believe that that's not the case. If you go to anywhere else, that's not what's going down. It's going up in certain places, all over the earth. Protests. You can't even sleep at night because somebody might throw something through your window. That's how it needs to get here, and that's how it's going to get. You got it, Ahch.
It says,
See, we subject to that, so that's why I ultimately say misery is going to be passed away. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't going to be subject to that anymore. The Lord really allow America to go up, finally, that's when we're going to be exalted to safety, as you tell you in Job, the 5th chapter, man. You know, those that's in this, man, for real and correctly. Go ahead.
It says,
Sincerity, you got it.
and the Most High shall appear upon the seat of judgment, and misery shall pass away, and the long suffering shall have an end.
Yep.
But judgment only shall remain.
Yep. That's what's going to remain, man. Judgment. Right? Judgment never going to go away. The Lord never going to stop judging people. You know? You live out a judgment. When a nigga gets shot, that's a judgment. When a bride get raped, that's a judgment. When a baby get killed, that's a judgment. When a place get blew up, that's a judgment. Right? Period. Even on the right-hand side, when somebody get blessed in the truth, that's a judgment, man. You know? You got it.
It says, but judgment only shall remain. Truth shall stand, and the faith shall wax strong.
Yep, exactly. That's the only thing that's going to remain is this. The reality of the matter. Judgment, the faith, and those that the Lord that actually exists. You don't exist if you think you black. Who black? Who white? Who is black? Who is African American? How you two men at the same time? America, the name America comes from a man named Amerigo Vespucci. Africa comes from a man named Leo Scipio Africanus. How are you both of those men at the same time? How? You think you gonna remain? Come on, man. That's what's happening. That's why your identity coming out. It's Lord, he wrapping this up, man. It's time for the Lord to work. You got it? These proud ass niggas walking around with these smug ass looks on their face, and all you so-called men gonna be dead, man. Like I said, our God kills shit, man. You know, our God is so-called black man, man. You know, he got a real language. He got a real substance, right? He got real treasures, real riches. You know, these people know, man. You know, y'all and y'all goddamn imagination in a place called America, man. This place ain't never been shit, man. And it ain't never gonna be shit. And you ain't never gonna have nothing here, man. That's what we here to tell y'all, man. You know, God, he's gonna take America down. All this paganism. All you people in here enjoying and having laughter off a place that was built off blood. That's never been judged for it. You think that's gonna keep going? No, that's gonna pass away. That's what's gonna read that verse again.
Second Ezra chapter 7 and verse 34, it says, but judgment only shall remain. Truth shall stand, and faith shall wax strong.
That's it. You see an example of it. Go ahead. The examples of it. You got it.
And the work shall follow.
Yep.
And the reward shall be shewed.
Yeah, the reward shall be shewed. Those that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord, man. Right? The Lord, the Bible ain't went away, man. The believers did. You know what I'm saying? The prophets did. The Israelites, the Israelites did. That's what went away, man. Right? But now it's all returning, you know.
It says, in the good deeds.
In the what?
In the good deeds.
You know.
Shall be of force.
Yep. And good deeds shall be of force, man. You know.
And the wicked deeds shall bear no rule.
You know. So So we're gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Thus, those of us that's doing this, if we got the good deeds, we're gonna become a force in this earth, man. We're gonna enforce good, you know, righteousness, like the scriptures tell you in Sirach. Good is set against evil, you know. This the real force, man. We the real so-called Jedis, man. This the real force, right? We got the real force behind us. Like I said, man, our God kills shit, man. You know, I'm gonna keep saying that, man. He kills shit. You say you had something?
Good against evil.
Good to set against evil. Oh yeah, come on. Should have said the finish. Go ahead.
Sirach 33:14 says, good is set against evil, and life against death.
Yep.
So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly.
So those that's pretty much that has those deeds, like you being a person that's against the evil, that means you got the good deeds. You know what I'm saying? And that means you gonna be a part of that force. You know, because the Lord, he against this evil. You know, he ultimately against the bad times. That's why he gonna bring America to a close. America ain't nothing but bills, headaches, you know, and heartache, man. You know, that's what all this shit is. You know, all these fake ass families together right now, like they care about each other. It's all fake. It's insincerity. It's not real. You know. Go ahead, bro.
It says, 2 Edward 7 and verse 36. It says, "Then said I, Abraham, prayed first for the Sodomites, and Moses for the fathers that sinned in the wilderness."
Yeah, so that was the example of what? Him being against the evil. Read the previous verse. Yep.
2 Edward chapter 7 and verse 35, it says, "And the work shall follow,
Yep.
and the reward shall be soon, and the good
God,
deeds."
the reward of this is a strange salvation. The reward of this is us being exalted, getting the crown, taking over when America's laid down for good, man. Lord about to lay this place down. You know? It ain't ever gonna get back up again. We don't.
It says, "And the good deeds shall be of force."
Yeah, the good deeds gonna be a force, man. Why is it gonna become a force? Because based off what people see we get for doing this, how we protected during the time, or what we was trying to tell y'all about comes, this gonna become a force. Everybody gonna be bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? That's why it says the vilest men walk on every side. The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. So since it's a piece of shit ruling the earth, everybody okay with being pieces of shit. It's pieces of shit every goddamn where. From the men to the women to your little ugly ass kids. That little boy that did that damn song, I can kill my mom, I wanna kill my dad. I'd blow his ass away, man, if I had the power. You know what I'm saying? He'd go straight back to the father, man. You know, touchdown. You know, you clean now. I'd blow his ass away, man. You got it.
It says, "And the wicked deeds shall bear no rule."
And we gonna just get all the way turned on Esau, because they coming for us either way. So it don't even fucking matter, man. You know what I'm saying? Way the best man win. Who's that gonna be? Us. We better than you, man. You got it?
Verse 36, it says,
Your tank's not gonna do nothing. Your fear tactics, your torturing. Nigga, I don't care, nigga. Nothing's gonna stop this, man. What's gonna separate us from the love of Yahweh Shah, man? I know where I come from. I know where I'm going, and I know this ain't it. So you can't do shit to me, man. I don't care about nothing. Family, none of that shit. I don't care about none of that shit, man. None of it. I don't care about any of it. I only care about Yahweh Shah and my true family. You know I'm supposed to report to this. The rest of that shit, kick rocks. Got it,
2 Edward chapter 7 verse 36. "Then said I, Abraham."
Yeah, whoso, like you said, whoso do the will of my father. You against this, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how long I knew you, who you are. I don't care about none of that, man. Ain't no respect to person. If I'm against this, it's the hell with me. You know what I'm saying? You got it?
"Then said I, Abraham, prayed first for the Sodomites, and Moses for the fathers that sinned in the wilderness."
Yeah, man. So pretty much, good deeds. I'm trying to warn him by ultimately being against him. You know what I'm saying? He was telling him, like, no, y'all going off. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
"Then Joshua after him for Israel in the time of Achan."
Right. And who's Achan? He the Israelite that pretty much went against the Lord. He took the wasn't the unclean thing, but pretty much what the Lord told him, don't touch. You know what I'm saying? That's what he did. And they start getting a whole nation killed. Joshua was straight. You know what I'm saying? He was hurt seeing the affliction of our people, but he like, yo, this talk to the Lord, like, yo, this is why this happening. You know? Brought him out, the Lord, like, what the Lord do, he had the whole nation kill him, his woman, his family, and then everything he had, that man lost. Everything. Like I said, our God kills you, man. You know? He'll kill your ass, man. Don't come this way with that crap. You might die. Don't come with a common board talking crap. You might die. Somebody next to you might die, man. Right? And yeah, we subject to so-called death in certain seasons as well. Like, we could die. You know? But the thing is, we're going to die in the Lord, man. Whether we live unto the Lord. Whether we die unto the Lord. You know? When we die, if we died doing this, right? We died doing a good deed. We're going to come back, right, as a force to be reckoned with. You know? Why do you think nobody really care about dying? Because really, deep down, everybody know they come back. You know? So let that be a faith booster. The Lord tells you you're going to come back and you're in a world where everybody lives as if they can die and come back. That's all you need to know. Let God be true and every man a liar. So how much more the Lord, you know, should we believe in what the Lord's telling us? You died doing this if you had to, right? You're going to come back on the ship. Blow it up, unstoppable. You know,
Continue, it says,
we ain't got to the point yet. You got it?
and Samuel and David for the destruction.
Yeah, see? Samuel and David for the destruction. Go ahead.
And Solomon for them that should come to the sanctuary.
Right. They did good deeds. You know what I'm saying? They did good deeds. You know, David was laying things down. Samuel, he set up David to lay things down. Hell, Samuel laid a few people down. You know? And then Solomon, he set up the temple. So we could sacrifice unto our Lord and always appease him for our good. It was always for our good. You know? Basically, that was his way of being against evil. Ultimately, obviously, he went off at the end. But during Solomon's reign, it was peace. That's why his name's Solomon. Solomon, which means peace. You got it?
It says, and Helios for those that received rain, and for the dead that he might live. It says, and
Zacchaeus, he's talking about Ezekiel. You know what I'm saying? You got it. We'll see.
it says, and Zacchaeus for the people in the saying of Sennacherib. It says, in the time of Sennacherib.
Right. Why? Why? Because he was a prophet. You know what I'm saying? Trying to war on people during that time.
And many for many. Even so now, seeing corrupted.
So even so now, you got people that's standing in favor for our people. That's ultimately doing good deeds. Why? Because they're being against the evil. They're like, no, don't be against yourself. Don't be against the Lord. You're going to hurt yourself. That's what went on then. That's what's going on now. That's what you see. Right? That's why I says, how beautiful are the feet of those that preach the glad tidings. Right? You see, a part of these glad tidings is good news. A lot of people gonna die. A lot about to come to an end. You got it?
It says, even so now, seeing corruption is grown up, and wickedness increased.
So if it's evil on the scene, there will have to be some opposition against it. Just like it always was. If it said evil is read that again?
It says, even so now, seeing corruption is grown up.
Yeah, see, even so now, seeing corruption is grown up. Like, corruption, you know, big and bad now. Walking around like grown-ass men. You know what I'm saying? So if corruption is on the scene, there got to be the good against it. You know what I'm saying? That's us. It's in the form of us. You can finish the first and then Matter of fact, go ahead.
Psalm chapter 94 in verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
When you raise a child, you know what I'm saying? Who gonna raise up? Who gonna grow up and take on, you know what I'm saying? The corruption that has grown up. You know? Who gonna do it? Because it ain't these people. So who doing it? It's us. Go ahead.
God, it says, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
That's it, man. Right? Who gonna put themselves in a position to become that force to be reckoned with at the time to come? You know? Who? We're gonna be laying the law down. We're gonna be laying order down. It ain't gonna be no more of this, man. Because this thing's gonna become a force. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be garments, ephods all over the place, crowns, scepters, backslapping, you know what I'm saying? Hair wraps, you know what I'm saying? Smell good. We're gonna be laying the law down, man. Completely, man. You know? Because the Lord has a controversy with his people first and foremost, because ain't no truth in the land. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no knowledge of God in the land. The law fell it. The fruit that has been so long, second Ezra 9, without fruit shall be declared. You know, roughly paraphrasing. You know? But that sucks, man. That's why we do this. This is what's going on.
Second Ezra 6:28. As for faith, it shall flourish.
Yep.
Corruption shall be overcome.
See, that's crazy. See that? Read that again, man.
Second Ezra 6:28. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome.
So faith, we growing up in the faith. You know what I'm saying? Because when you come into the faith, you become a child, a baby. And then you gotta grow. You know what I'm saying? You can build. Ultimately, so what? You can fight evil, man. You know? You can become a force to be reckoned with. You an heir. That's Galatians the 4th chapter. You know, but the heir, as long as he's a child, he differs nothing from a servant. You know? So you can be under that tutorship, that guidance, that milk, you know what I'm saying? So we can become a full strength. That's why I said we belong to them that are full age, Hebrews the 5th chapter. So what? You can be ready to stand out here, stand your ground, man. Esau, they say that this nigga a dragon, you know? You got it, ready to fight dragons? Now you don't know what's going on. You know? That's why he said I fed you with milk. That you may grow thereby, man. You gotta take this thing in order. So once we get to the final chapter, you don't get hit with the game over. You know what I'm saying? If you lose this ain't like a video game where you can just restart. You might be mad, yeah, you can just restart. You know? Nah, if you die on level 8, that's it. You know? And we ain't died yet. You know? You got it?
Second Ezra 6:28. Continue.
Why? Because we're equipped. You know what I'm saying? And but you gotta keep doing what you need to do along the way to stay in the game. You know what I'm saying? When you about to hit that boss level, man. Esau about to come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got everybody. Go that way. Go that way. No, he coming. I gotta go this way. That's how it is in the spirit, man. You know? You got it, huh?
Second Ezra 6:28. It says, as for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. And the truth, which has been so long without fruit.
Yeah, see, because people have been alive for so long. Thanksgiving been going on like, man, we need to pull up. How long has, since somebody Google, since Thanksgiving has been instituted as a so-called national holiday, how many years has it been on? And that'll be the equivalent of winning a championship for how many years? All right, guys. So, you know? Let's say it's like, what, like, what you got? It says,
It says since 1789, with the proclamation by President George Washington after a request by Congress, Thanksgiving has been celebrated nationally.
Yeah, so that's about 400 years. That's like 400 years. You know what I'm saying? That's like damn near 400 something years, damn near. You know? Imagine winning the championship. That's beyond a dynasty. That's why our Lord said to read it again. You know?
2nd Ezra 6:28. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. And the truth, which have been so long without fruit.
Which is this. Where did the children of Israel go? They've been gone for, as long as America been set up, man. You got it.
Which have been so long without fruit shall be declared.
Yep, and that's what's happening now, man. Thanksgiving a lot. Lord, they ain't rocking with it. The Lord hate Christmas. Jesus wasn't born so-called. Ain't nobody named Jesus. The Messiah wasn't born on no damn Christmas, man. You know? He was born in spring. He wasn't born during Christmas. Where you read that, that's not in the Bible. That's a lie. Bunnies don't lay eggs, man. Let that sink in. Bunnies don't lay eggs. Couldn't have been no damn Good Friday, the Messiah rolls on world, Wasn't no Friday back then, man. Freedoms. First of all, the word Friday don't even come from the people. This is so crazy. The word Friday don't even come from damn Rome. It come from Germany. That was Thor's wife. A man named Thor actually existed. They had a son. I think that was his name. But it's a woman from Germany, Friedis. That's where you get the word Friday from. Cause all of the weekdays is named after damn Greek gods and all this other madness and shit. Go ahead.
Friday, named after the Germanic goddess Frigga, wife of the supreme god Odin.
Odin, yeah, it's Odin. That's exactly what it is.
The goddess of married love.
He says his father. Yeah, I didn't even know that. Well, I did know that, but I don't watch that for shit like that. That's the see, No, their son name was Thor. That's what it was. So Odin's wife name was Friedis, which is where they get Friday from. They had a son named Thor. But they all from Germany. And Rome couldn't conquer Germany. That's how you had Germania Major, Germania Minor, which is known as what the fuck they call it? They don't call it Germania Minor. This is what brothers call it, Germania Minor. They talk to the scholars, it's known as is it Lower Germania, Upper Germania? Nah, something like first. I can't even remember right now. But Supreme and isn't that? Nah, it's something like that. It's escaping me right now. But yeah, man. Whole point is that's an issue. If that. Where y'all get that from? It's no correlation. He couldn't have rolls on Good Friday. It had nothing to do with the people that he was even under subjection to when he was on the earth. It didn't even come from them. So how they work somebody else shit in and say that's when the Lord he did this or this when he was born and all this other madness, man. So that's why the Lord said the truth that has been so long without fruit shall be declared. That's what's happening now. It's all a lie. Everything you know of lie, basically. Basically everything. It's all been a lie. You ain't black, man. You're not white, man.
I'm done.
If you was black, right? Wouldn't it be impossible to wear black clothes when you look naked? You know what I'm saying? How the hell they make black colored clothes if there's black people on earth?
Second Ezra chapter 7 and verse 41. Even so now, see corruption is grown up, and wickedness increased, and the righteous have prayed for the ungodly, Wherefore shall it not be so now also?
Exactly. That's how it went back then. When wickedness came on the scene, there go the good force. You know what I'm saying? Trying to warn those that's against evil. You know what I'm saying? That's what you have now. Well, what do we just need people coming back? You guys?
Verse 42 says, he answered me and said, this present life is...
Y'all asks our purpose. We reading it to you right now. What is you guys' methods? Right?
This present life is not the end where much glory doth abide. Therefore have they prayed for the weak.
So read that verse again. It say what again? Read that one time, huh?
2 Ezra 7 and verse 42. He answered me and said, this present life,
read on,
is not the end,
is not the end
where much glory doth abide.
This ain't the end. If you a devil, you gonna die. We gonna put a big chain on your neck, man, and your people. You niggas went into slavery and that never happened to us about it. Yeah, show your devil, your devil attitude about everything. Guy, he's recording us like you ain't other people that put our people in slavery. Like you ain't, nigga, you on stolen ground right now, right? Just wait till the Lord let us off the leash. You know what I'm saying? You gonna fucking teach these people, man. Watch. Lion mode, man. The nerves, The lion's back, man. The real, matter of fact, Jeremiah 4 and 6. They ain't ready for the house. Yeah, you know.
2 Ezra chapter 7, verse 42, he answered me and said, this present life
We're gonna close in the house up. Okay.
is not the end where much glory doth abide. Therefore have they prayed for the weak. But the day of doom.
The day of doom. So that's why we trying to tell y'all, man. This ain't it. Once again, our God, which is your creator, he kills shit, man. That's what we trying to tell y'all, man. Like, knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. Like, we know. There's an elder brother that just did a video on apparitions. So you people don't even understand what the Lord really gonna do. Like, it's bigger than just bombs being dropped and animals eating you. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, and Esau that did shows on it, the Lord got apparitions on the way, man. He'll have a nigga in your house that look blue to you. You know what I'm saying? But he not even in your house. And somebody else is to walk in, but you see him. But then he comes and kills you. You know what I'm saying? Them spirits. That's how these people don't understand, like, you a whole system. You from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's something that it's a higher power that got you. It's a whole spiritual thing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing for him to sit man, bro. If you don't understand, like, what they in, that's why we gotta get out of these bodies. Your body can bug you out. There's people in the crazy homes based upon how these bodies are basically portals. They're just vulnerable for anything, man. You know? Wait, so we got something?
2 Ezra chapter 7, verse 43. But the day of doom.
The day of doom,
shall be the end of this time.
That's the point, man. These last two verses right here. That's what's gonna be the end. This the last call of alcohol. If you ain't got this truth for you, shalom, brother. If you ain't got this truth for you, man, you ain't repented before it's too late. Oh man, you ain't getting in. Matter of fact, get Isaiah, 26. Come into my people into the chambers. 29, 11. The door about to close. Also get
Isaiah 26 and 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, as it were for a little moment.
Yeah, the door's gonna be shut, man. The door's gonna be shut. Like, you ain't on this side before hell break, that's it. You out. I had a dream about that, man. I literally had a dream. It was 12 solar eclipse things in the sky, man. 12. It was 12 suns in the sky. And they had flares coming off of them, man. And that's the crazy thing. On the sun, the scripture stand for the prophecy. I fucking seen 12 suns in the sky, man. And it was Jake standing on the side of the porch while I'm in the house. And they was, bro, they looked like, man, bro, they knew they had to get on the other side. But they couldn't. And I was just looking at them.
Isaiah 26 and 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, as it were for a little moment, until the indignation be
It's
overpassed.
about to go down on the soda. That's why we on this side now. And pretty much you supposed to already be in the vehicle, like looking over. You got your seatbelt on. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit by the door, so I can close this mother as soon as it go down. You know what I'm saying? And everybody going, that's how you know we on the spiritual arc right now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly what happened during Noah's day. They say Noah closed the ark. Matter of fact, go there real quick in Genesis. Go ahead, Al.
Salachya, Matthew 25 and 10, it says, and while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they were ready, and they that were ready went into with him to the marriage.
The chambers, man.
And the door was shut.
That's it, the same door. The door gonna be shut, meaning the entrance, right, to the safe haven, the safe side, where it's safe at. You know, get Proverbs 18 and 10. Proverbs 18 and 10. You know? That, you ain't gonna be able to access that door. And what's that door? That door is the Ahchwathyam, right? The name first and foremost, right? Which you need the name Ahchwathyam to access the salvation, which is Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? You can't get to Yahweh. You can't get to Yahweh unless you go through Ahchwathyam, right? Jesus is not gonna save no one. That name is not gonna. Jesus can't save you because it don't even exist, right? Go ahead.
Proverbs 18 and 10. The name of the Lord, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah, is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe.
See? Run into it. So we already in this side. The door just ain't closed yet. Matter of fact, your second answer is 9. Right? Start at 10. Go ahead and finish what you got.
Matthew chapter 25, in verse 10, and while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. It says, afterward came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open up to us. But he answered and said, verily I say unto you, I know you not.
That's it, man. So once you're on that side, you ain't gonna be able to get in, man. Once if you still on the other side of the all things are fulfilled, and you can finally bring the judgment. What she said, like that's why I read like that. At last, you out. You left out there. Ain't nobody. Oh, go ahead and go back there. That's what you're going to say. Oh, watch this.
Get his shot.
Second Ezra chapter 7, verse 23. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for to come.
Right. So that's why I said at the beginning, something about the end and something about the start. That's the good news. Right? Go ahead.
Wherein corruption is past. Intemperance.
Because you think about it, the ending of something is the starting of something new. The ending of something is the starting of something new. When there's no more of something, that's the beginning of like something that used to be around no longer being around. That's new. That's the beginning of, so by default, it's going to be when this ends, by default, it's going to be a beginning of what? See that?
It says intemperance is at an end.
Now watch this. Go ahead.
Infidelity is cut off. Righteousness is grown. And truth is sprung up.
Now watch this.
Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed.
Read that again. Read that again.
Second Ezra chapter 7, verse 45. then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed.
So once the Lord say that's it, ain't no more of us coming back out here. We ain't gonna be able to help you. We ain't gonna be able to tell you anything. The Lord, you just done. You out there, man. The door's shut at that point. Whatever was designated to take you out is what's on the way to you at that point. You know? It's about to devour you after you done. You're finished. So that's why you want to run into this side now. You so you want to seek the Lord while he may be found. You want to be already in this bump. You know how many people gonna try to run last minute? Niggas always doing that.
It's Romans 13 and 11. Says, and that, knowing the time, and now it is high time to awake out of sleep. Now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Yeah, the ship right here. The salvation, the place of repentance is open. Go ahead and jump there. It's open right now. 9 to 10.
Second Ezra chapter 9 and verse 10.
Matter of fact,
Verse 11. Yeah, it says, then, matter of fact, verse 10, it says, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
That's right.
And they that have loathed my law.
You know what I'm saying? Most out here on paychecks. Look, women got purses. They got debit cards and credit cards. They can eat. You know what I'm saying? They co-sign. They can breathe. Taste buds. They got all the benefits here out outside open. But yet they don't know the Lord. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know the one that got them getting that good stretch. Oh, girl, that's such a good stretch, girl. You know? Go ahead.
Yeah. And it says, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. And they that have loathed my...
You know? Lord gave you a stomach, man. You know? Niggas don't even know it. Ain't that some shit? You don't even know the one that created your stomach. You know, and you niggas, you Israelites, you the worst.
Yeah, it
He
said...
gave you your glory, nigga. He gave you that glorified look, man. And you don't even know him. And don't even want to. Got it.
Yeah, it says, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty. And when they said a place of repentance was open unto them.
See the door open, man. But eventually it's gonna shut. Go ahead.
Understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain.
Man, when you blocked off from any access to any lifeline, like this a lifeline. You know you about to lose the show of Jeopardy, like you want to call a lifeline. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. Well, how much more of this? When this ends, that's it. There ain't no more lifelines, man. You won't have any reach. Your reach is done. I don't care how many people you know, how many people in your phone book, how many people in your LinkedIn. I don't care. The Lord don't care about none of that shit. There ain't nothing you gonna be able to reach. No one you gonna be able to call on. You ain't gonna be able to call on him. You're not even gonna be able to call on the Lord, man. The Lord said that. Man, what I was doing, where was that at? I think that's second Ezra 16. We even gotta get it. It might be in there. But the Lord basically told, no, matter of fact, that Psalms in the 3rd chapter. No, that Psalms in the 18th chapter. Yeah, that's exactly where that's at. Psalms 15. Jump down. Yup.
Psalms 18.
ahead, read through 7. Yep. And then jump to 41. I ain't gonna say nothing. You got it. It's
So-
not, that's the spirit call on like how possible outside. What is on full? You said like the full thing, the settings thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was still recording.
Psalms 18 and verse 2, it says, the Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my God, my strength, and whom I will trust, my buckler, and the horn of my salvation, and my high tower.
And that tower, you run into what? The names. You got it?
I will call upon the Lord Yahweh.
So the names like the keys thing. You know what I'm saying? When you're within what the names stand for, that's like you being within the tower. The safe side.
I will call upon Yahweh, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies.
See, we're gonna call him power. So shall I be saved. Read that again. Matter of fact, don't even read it again. Just read through salachya.
Verse 4 says, the sorrows of death compassed me,
See?
and the floods of ungodly men made me afraid.
That's why you want to be on this side. It's that shit. Because everything outside of that shit, man, it's everything the Lord got in his true bag, man. Things you didn't even think was possible. Pain, sights, things you never want to see in your life, feel in your life, smell in your life, the smells. What you think it's gonna smell like when all this judgment going forth? She's done. She's done. A frog might eat you. Lord has stuff don't even, you know, because the work, everything out of order, anything, man. You got it.
It says, the sorrows of death compassed me.
You got more than scared of frogs. Frogs might eat your eyeball or something. That shit up. Yeah. Put that damn stone tongue. Yeah. Snatch it shit out. Hop off. Roll it on the ground. You got it.
It says, the floods of the ungodly men made me afraid.
Lord might let you watch your dog get ate alive. Like that you know, because you gotta think these movies hit you certain ways. Like that part always touched me on dang, what's that, I Am Legend, when his dog he was this, because you know your dog loyal, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you got a certain type of dog. Well, really all dogs were, you know that. But with his dog, I was like, damn, bro, you let Buddy get fucked up. I was like, damn, that damn thing, man. But see, that's what, now imagine in real life. Dog, look.
At this point, I think the brother Zach from Mississippi had a dream a while ago. They were inside of someplace, hearing Jacob's trouble, and they heard a little baby screaming, being tortured. Different things.
You know, smells, sights, smells. Lord might have you taste something, you know? These senses ain't nothing to play with. See, people always, you gonna learn how these senses work on both sides. You people just enjoy the senses on the positive side, but really in the weak way, because you ain't really tasted food, water, experience really any pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Shit weak, you know? But that's all people experience a little bit. They still can't get out of it. They don't know nothing about, you know? When you taste the nastiest thing, you smell the nastiest thing possible. How many people actually smell dead bodies? They say, yeah, exactly. They say one is like, you will never forget that smell. It'll be stuck in your nose for days. So imagine, man, bro, you don't want to be on that shit, bro. Then you smell the body of your loved one. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Lord can touch you, bro. And he was up there good. Like I told you, I tried to tell you. You know? But these people were so proud. These the same people we read about in the scriptures, man. You got it out. Yep.
Psalms 18 and 5, it says, the sorrows of hell compass me about. The snares of death prevented me.
Right. Yep. See, this is spiritual. People just, you know, really on our side, you know what I'm saying? In a sense. Or they for us. They ain't on our side, but they for us in this sense. People do shit like that, you know? But ultimately, y'all still the enemy. You know, y'all basically, the Lord shows us how they tools, you know? That's what I'm trying to say. You got it. You ain't know the stepping stones, right?
The sorrows of hell compassed me about. The snares of death prevented me. In my distress, I called upon Yahweh, Barashim Yahushua, and cried unto my God. He heard my voice out of his temple.
That's the time you about to be in. People don't. That's the lifeline. Only last one you can't even call on mama. You gotta call on God. You never even believed in Jesus, but you didn't know the name. You forgot the name. Your cousin told you or something. So you call on Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Talk about it.
Romans 10:13. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. That's clear. Right on point.
Go ahead.
Psalms 18:6, it says, in my distress, I called upon Yahweh, Barashim Yahushua, and cried unto my God. He heard my voice out of his temple, and my cry came before him, even into his ears.
It's so powerful because if you call on the one that got control over life and death, what you think gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? You gonna live. You know? You got it. If he with you, you know?
Then the earth shook and trembled.
See, that's the point. So everybody done heard the name. A lot of see, watch this. Because that's not even true. When they say anybody that call on the name be saved, that's not true. Why? Because only the elect gonna be saved. So that don't mean that's not that. If you are the elect, all the elect that call on his name will be saved. Now this proves that. Go ahead.
Then the earth shook and trembled. The foundations also of the hills moved and were shaken because he was wroth.
That's why we're seeking the Lord now, because he's basically trying to make call it an election sure. Because it's only about the elect. All that call in the name of the Lord, even if you call him the correct name, will not be saved if you're not the elect, man. That's why this is such a diligent task to be tended to, man. That's why this is a task and an endeavor of diligence, a journey of diligence. Like, man, one day when all hell break loose, as I always knew and felt it would, or I learned that it would, you know, I could be safe, you know. That's the journey you embark on. Do what? Making your call and giving diligence, man. That's why we're here early, man. You know how many, they say it's 8 billion people on the earth now. They didn't went beyond 7, it's 8 billion. That's how you know the Lord about to wrap this up. The 7 completion. So if it's about 8 billion, this motherfucker closing in on 8 billion people. Yeah, that shit it. That's it. Lord said I'm about to empty the heavens out there, man. And just kill everybody. You know what I'm saying? Except the elect. He said, put up. I said something in the picture. I ain't really believe it. I said, I gotta kill shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That car flipped right out real quick. You got it? That's cool. Nothing for you.
Psalms chapter 18 and verse 41 says,
now watch this. That's cool. You got it. Oh, it's a 40 good one time.
Psalms 18 and verse 40. Thou hast also given me the neck of mine enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me.
Yep. That's a whole other thing. So the point is, enemies right here, right? Now watch this.
They cried, but there was none to save them.
Who? The enemies. They cried. And there was none to save them. Yeah. You know? Let me see that. Yeah, now read this.
God says they cried, but there was none to save them. Even unto the Lord, Yahweh, And he answered them not.
Even unto the Lord, Yahweh, ahchyam, Yahweh, but he answered them not. So that's disproved it. People gonna be calling on the lifeline and he ain't answering once the door closed, man. All right, so let's get that to the rules. What else we got? Everybody have watch this. That's that. Matter of fact, let's get the other one. 17. You know what I'm talking about? Say it again. About Noah? Yeah, time. Yep.
Luke 17 and 28. Likewise also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat.
Genesis chapter 7 and verse 16.
You got anything else?
Genesis 7 and verse 16. And they that dwell in, they that went in, male and female, all of flesh.
Yep. What is it talking about? In ark, right? You know?
It says, of all flesh, as God commanded him.
Right?
And the Lord Yahweh shut him in.
Yep. He really was commanded to basically get saved. Get your ass in position to get saved. Lord he about want to save us. You know what I'm saying? So if he really want to save you, and you like, oh, so nah, I don't want to be saved. Like, he gonna fuck you up and make you stay in the truth sometime. You know what I'm saying? Or he just gonna let you wander the hell off. That's how you know he don't want to save you. You know? But we don't. So this represents the people that the souls that the Lord saved in the 8. Oh, that's spiritual, the 8 billion people. You know what I'm saying? You know? You can't make this up, man. But anyway, the Lord saved 8 souls. And that would represent the people he's going to save the elect, really. Men and women he's going to save today. You know? Go ahead. Other Israelite race, period. No one else being saved. Okay?
Genesis 7 and 21.
Then that was, all these people that get saved that was teaching this truth will be like this, what? The spiritual knowledge. You got it.
And all flesh died that moved upon the earth.
Now finish the verse.
Genesis 7 and 16. And then that within male and female of all flesh, as the Most High had commanded him. And the Lord Yahweh shut him in.
That was it. The door was closed. Now you could jump and finish and then jump.
Genesis 7 and 21. It says, and all flesh died that moved upon the earth.
That was outside of that door, man. That was shut out. Right? When the door was open unto them, they had to go on and know it after death by pain that they was living alive, man. You know what I'm saying? When that was a strange Noah's salvation right there. That was a strange salvation. Like, bro, you build a damn boat. You watch some of the green passes, they got jokes on it and shit. You know what I'm saying? They said you better, Noah was like, you better pray you close to this. And then the girl was like, this is like a woman basically, basically, obviously it's like a creative game. She was like, Eve was basically like, you better pray for rain, you know? Even though they try to push that narrative that it never rained, that shit ain't true. You know what I'm saying? It rained on the earth. You get less on the hand of food. You know?
It says, Genesis 7 and 21. All flesh died that moved upon the earth.
How that fuck it, this shit just don't even make sense. How does it rain? How the hell does it rain now if it didn't rain then? I just can't get over it. How? It didn't rain like it did that day. No, it never did that. But it rained. How did, you know, come on, man. Scriptures tell you how the rain even works, man. The vapor go up and then it descend down. You got tons of scriptures showing that, man. Completely. It's all throughout the Bible. You got it?
It says, and all flesh died that moved upon the earth, both of the fowl and of the cattle and of the beasts and of every creeping being that creepeth upon the earth.
That's what's really sick. So people that's not in on this, that's on the outside of this, they gonna now the animals, they gonna watch their animals die, they gonna smell the smell of the death, they gonna taste the death, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be filthy, man. And it's gonna be all types of manners of death that's gonna be coming forth.
And is this sunrise here?
Screams, like it said in ancient Egypt, you can hear the screams. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
So, and every man, all in whose nostrils was the breath of life, from all that was in the dry land, died.
So the Lord, like I said, I'm trying to kill something. You know, you make it alive and bring it down to the place. You know, you make it poor and make it rich. The Lord is bound to follow. Alright? So go ahead.
Luke 17:28. Likewise also, as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank.
Why does all these ancient accounts
Ah,
still
dentro
appear
de los
relevant to these people today, and to us that teach this truth, to the people of today? Because the same things that was going on in those times are going on now. What was going on in Lot's day? You know, homosexuality at its highest, man. You had damn men that tried to rape angels, actual Africans, man, Hamites. They wanted to have sex with the angels. Yeah, Shalom. All right, they wanted to, you know, do that, man. But they didn't know the Lord. The Creator was the God that created that kills shit. That's them angels that they do. They already knew them men was on there. That's what the Isaiah 3 going to. It said, provoke the eyes of his glory. You know what I'm saying? When they watch this gay shit go on, people don't have the food that these the same eyes or angels that didn't fuck with the gay shit that went on back then. So if they see it now, it's like getting provoked. They're like, did y'all know we killed the motherfuckers back then? You know what I'm saying? We don't gotta get it. Go ahead.
They bought.
Go watch the lesson. They did a breakdown on it. Isaiah 3. That's the spirit. If they, you know, got it?
They sold. They planted it. They built it.
That's the spirit. I was gonna go into that. That's the history of Sodom and Gomorrah. Right? Go ahead.
But the same day that Lot went out on Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them.
So the only, go ahead and finish.
And destroyed them all.
Right. So just like then, us now, right? Or then, I should start with, the only reason people want to destroy it right then and there because Lot had to be in position to get saved first. Then it had to be like capped off on who wasn't getting saved. And then the death came forth. So that's what's going on now. Like, y'all just buying time. You know? The elect being sealed right now. You know? So it's getting clearer and clearer each day. They hear niggas is born, it's people born just to die.
That's what I say, but they have to put hurt not the earth for nothing until the servants are sealed.
Right. You know? Exactly. So that's the only reason y'all still walking around. The elect gotta be sealed. You don't even have a clue. They think the Lord playing with them or something. You know what I'm saying? The Lord got a business going on. You know?
Verse 30. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. In that day, he which shall be upon the housetop and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. Luke 17 and 26. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man.
So that's why we bring out Lot and Noah, Sodom and Gomorrah, and flood, the times of the flood. Because it pertains to y'all today. Why? Because really y'all the same people coming back. You know what I'm saying? But not to be deep, but it's just the truth. But the same things simply are going on that was going on then now. So that's why I'm pertaining. And it's the same consequences, the same shit. You know what I'm saying? You got it. You know?
They did eat.
Fire and brimstone, man. You got it.
They did eat. They drank. They married wives. They were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. And the floods came.
Shut. Jesus! Niggas ain't never said Jesus in their life. They're gonna be like, Jesus! You know? They're gonna leave the house, you know?
And destroyed them all.
Wow, people that know the name, I had somebody came on comic book like either last week, right? No later than last week. Talking about some y'all don't believe in how it sound like the Muslims do. I was like, nigga actually believe in the name of outside. I couldn't even respond to that. Like, you just a lost cause at this point.
It says, likewise also as it was in the days of Lot. They did eat.
That's it. So it's going to be like that, right? Pretty much when the Lord come back, it's going to be like the days of Noah. That's what, if you can read that same verse one more time, the Son of Man.
This is Luke 17 and 26. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man.
So when Yahushua come back, when Messiah come back, it gotta be like brothers like to call it flood activity going on. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be homosexuality at a heavenly provoking level. You know what I'm saying? Like to the point it got like you start thinking the heavens is like clearly mad. So much like that video you brought out of Jordan Belfort. You know, it's the box of everybody. You know? But it's oozing. It's getting at that point, it's getting real nasty. You know, they passing laws right now, more laws for these damn homosexuals. But anyway, you got
like an ad, the brother had dropped something in the temple, further being disrespectful about the Lord, about him being training. This is Jeremiah 4 and 6. Set up the standard toward Zion. Retire, stay not.
And then that's a good point, because that's giving me more indication of this oozing. It's not just putting homosexuality in any and everywhere. You know? So back to the point.
We got this real quick. Revelation 18 and 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that you receive not of her plagues. It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Heavenly Father, well, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, have to remember her iniquities. So yeah, that's the point when we actually, when we get beamed up, that's when those doors close, you know? And it's going to happen because this place is going to be oozing, you know, overfilling with all types of iniquity, you know? So it just added to the point.
Jeremiah 4 and 6. Set up the standard toward Zion. Retire, stay not. For I will bring evil from the north and a great destruction. The lion is come up from his thicket.
Who's the lion? That's Yahushua. He's come, right? Coming back. Go ahead.
And the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way.
How? Because the reason for why he has to come in the first place is now on the scene. Corruption is growing up. He the main one to go against that. You know what I'm saying? Like say that the statue, it's just, you know what I'm saying, wax stone.
That's other instrument. It's always
It is. Like now, because he said against evil. It's written of him to do the Heavenly Father's will. So all this stuff is what he needs to be here for. And it's getting clearer and clearer. It's more and more reasons. Like they poking at the heavens. They're provoking the eyes of the glory, man. The same ones he coming back, the same eyes he coming back with, man. That's why he said he gonna come back like a lion. You know? You got it. You
It says, Jeremiah 4:7, the lion has come up from his thicket.
What?
And the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way.
So all these lies, right? All of these headaches, these dang people and their vanity, it's about to be no more. That's the good news. We don't have to deal with this no more, man. You ain't gonna have to be vexed by the filthy conversation of these people, made you feel bad because you ain't go to so-called Thanksgiving and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have to worry about no more of that, man. These so-called black, y'all Hebrew Israelites, y'all gotta repent, man. The Lord about to destroy America, man. You know? So with that, we'll go ahead and close out. All right? First, anything else? Okay, fine. So yeah, man, Lord, when you get edified, that's the plan, that's the good news, man. Matter of fact, let's close out on that 24 Dan Shaw income.
Now, this is Matthew 24 and verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations.
The kingdom is about to be there, man. The time we looking for, and everything on point, and you ain't lacking for nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Because all the reasons for why that need to be are here. Which is, one, you lacking for everything, you know what I'm saying? You Lord in everything. We need it too. Lord see that, you know? Now, with that being the case, the message has to be told to you that it's for you. Then the end can outright come. You know what I'm saying? So you got it.
And then shall the end come.
Preaching it across the 4 corners of the globe. Glad tidings that consist of bad news as well too. It's finally being declared. So embrace it. You know, embrace the impact. Buckle up. So with that, we'll go ahead and close out. Edify.
Ahchwathyam, Yahusha, Yahusha,
Bubble ball.
Go on, y'all.